In 2004, Sam Raimi delivered what many consider the perfect superhero sequel. Spider-Man 2 took everything that worked in the first film and elevated it, creating a deeply personal story about choice, responsibility, and sacrifice that resonated with both critics and audiences alike.
See, my idea of a formula for these stories is you have to have something that's fantastic, something that's bigger than life. So as I was writing these stories, I kept thinking, boy, I think it would be great if he just decides to give up being Spider-Man.
Welcome back to the watch list. Today we're looking at Spider-Man 2. This film had a massive impact on my childhood, and the film raised the bar for what many superhero movies could achieve. The sequel didn't simply repeat the formula of its predecessor, instead it aimed higher, diving deeper into Peter Parker's personal struggles, while delivering some of the most spectacular action sequences of its era. The film's structure brilliantly weaves together multiple storylines: Peter's crisis of faith as Spider-Man, his complicated relationship with Mary Jane, and the rise of Dr. Octopus. Each plot thread complements the others, creating a rational narrative about identity and choice. Act 1 establishes Peter's growing difficulties in maintaining his double life, as his responsibilities as Spider-Man increasingly conflict with his personal aspirations. Act 2 focuses on Peter's decision to abandon his role as Spider-Man, while Dr. Octavius transforms from mentor to villain following a failed experiment that kills his wife. Act 3 brings everything together in an intense climax aboard a runaway train, leading to Peter's ultimate recommitment to the role as Spider-Man. One massive detail that I didn't cover in my review for the first film is the music. Danny Elfman's score for Spider-Man 2 builds upon the iconic themes of the first film, while introducing new emotional depth. The one moment that sticks out for me when thinking about the score for this movie is the moment where Peter steals the Spidey suit back from the Daily Bugle. The theme hits incredibly hard as he swings away. The action sequences in Spider-Man 2 include an incredible blend of practical effects and CGI that still holds up remarkably well. I remember rewinding the film as a kid and rewatching some of the fighting scenes because they'd be so cinematic and huge. The iconic train sequence stands as a testament to superhero filmmaking, combining breathtaking spectacle with genuine emotional weight. The technical achievement of Dr. Octopus's mechanical arms deserves special recognition. Through a combination of practical and digital effects, each tentacle seems to have its own distinct personality. This attention to detail helps create one of the most convincing and memorable villains in the superhero genre. The film's web-swinging sequences are a massive improvement from the first film, with enhanced cinematography and fluid movement that captures the freedom of Spider-Man's abilities. This improvement demonstrates Raimi's growing expertise in bringing comic book artistry to life. Tobey Maguire gives his best performance as Peter Parker, bringing depth and vulnerability to a superhero questioning his path. His portrayal captures both the physical demands of the role and the emotional turmoil of a guy torn between duty and happiness. Alfred Molina's portrayal of Dr. Octopus is nothing short of phenomenal, creating a sympathetic villain whose tragedy rivals that of Willem Dafoe's Green Goblin. Molina transitions from the warm mentoring presence of Dr. Otto Octavius to the maniacal Dr. Octopus, while maintaining his humanity. And I think that's what makes the character arc so compelling, establishing Doc Ock as one of cinema's most memorable comic book villains. Kirsten Dunst brings new complexity to Mary Jane's character as she's pursuing her dreams whilst grappling with unresolved feelings for Peter. James Franco's Harry Osborn continues his descent into darkness with intensity, as Franco portrays Harry's internal conflict between friendship and vengeance. One scene that speaks to this is where he finds out that Peter is Spider-Man, which then evolves both their characters from friends to complex enemies. The supporting cast provides crucial emotional anchoring for the story, with standout performances throughout. Rosemary Harris brings wisdom and warmth to Aunt May, delivering one of the most powerful moments in her speech about heroism.
I believe there's a hero in all of us.
One of my most beloved scenes. J.K. Simmons once again steals every scene as J. Jonah Jameson, providing perfectly timed comic relief whilst maintaining the character's bitterness. Okay, some of the facts for this film are mostly about the production and are quite fascinating. For example, the hospital scene where Dr. Octopus's tentacles come to life took over a month to film, combining practical effects with CGI. The famous train sequence took over 6 weeks to shoot and required extensive storyboarding to accomplish. The film's iconic "Raindrops Keep Falling on My Head" montage was shot in a single day. The mechanical tentacles used in the film weighed about 100 pounds each and were controlled by puppeteers. The film's budget was approximately $200 million, making it one of the most expensive films ever made of its time of release. Spider-Man 2 is a masterpiece that raised the bar for superhero films. The movie takes everything great about the first film and cranks it up to 11, delivering incredible action sequences alongside deeply emotional character moments. What makes it truly special is how it tackles real-life struggles, figuring out who you are, dealing with overwhelming responsibilities, and making tough sacrifices. These themes work perfectly. Whether you're watching Peter Parker's personal drama or Spider-Man's epic battles, even 20 years later, the film's messages about balancing personal life with duty feel more relevant than ever. Especially in today's world where we're all juggling multiple responsibilities and trying to find our place. Spider-Man 2 pushed the boundaries of what was possible in superhero filmmaking. These innovations, combined with Sam Raimi's masterful direction and the cast's powerful performances, created a template that superhero films still aspire to match today. It's not just a great superhero movie, it's a great movie, period.